It's been a wonderful World Cup already here in Russia, and we are now, and it's gone so fast, we're now at the last match stage in this particular group, and two teams that still have a bit to do, Alan.
Yeah, I think whether you're successful or not, Martin, it's an absolute privilege, honour to take part in a World Cup, and these lads will be feeling no different.
It's Mexico featuring in our game today against Argentina.
And number 14.
And we pause now for the national anthems.
It'll take you a long way.
This is the way Saudi Arabia are setting out their team today. The kind of players that we expect, the kind of performances we expect from the individuals trying to make this formation work.
Yeah, I mean, it can at first glance look cautious, but it just depends on the attitude of the players out there. And once they've got a foothold in this game, they can get a little bit more adventurous and push on.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
This is the way Iceland are going to go in their team selection. Gylfi Sigurdsson starts alongside Aaron Gunnarsson in the middle of the park. And they've got plenty of goal threat with two strikers in the attack. Mexico deservedly have their place in World Cup history. They staged two tournaments. Not many countries can say they've done that. In 1970, and then they stepped in 1986 when Colombia couldn't actually get the deal sealed. So when you look at Mexico, you've got to be grateful for what they've done for this competition.
Oh, without question, and one of the features of the Brazil World Cup was those fans that came in their thousands, green shirts absolutely swarming all over stadiums 4 years ago.
One thing to look out for from this team today is the way they try and win the ball back within seconds of losing it.
Yeah, and they don't do it individually, they get backed up by a teammate, they hunt in packs, and you've got to do that, you've got to do it with discipline.
Argentina with this lineup. Marcos Rojo starts alongside Nicolas Otamendi at the back. Angel Di Maria starts with Eduardo Salvio in the wide positions. Mauro Icardi is the sole striker today.
The togetherness amongst this group of players is second to none, and that can take you a long way.
This is the way Saudi Arabia are setting out their team today. The kind of players that we expect, the kind of performances we expect from the individuals trying to make this formation work.
Yeah, I mean, it can at first glance look cautious, but it just depends on the attitude of the players out there. And once they've got a foothold in this game, they can get a little bit more adventurous and push on.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
This is the way Iceland are going to go in their team selection. Gylfi Sigurdsson starts alongside Aaron Gunnarsson in the middle of the park. And they've got plenty of goal threat with two strikers in the attack. Here's the last match, of course, in the group for these two nations. Important action ahead, and we're underway. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Carlos Vela getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. Sigurdsson! And that will be a corner.
Can be, and that's what we've ended up with here in Russia with this 32-team tournament.
Icardi. And here's some attacking play from Argentina. It's not really away. He's got his shot off now. Great work by the goal. Corner played into the middle. Herrera! Nice clean. Layu. Guardado. Giovanni Dos Santos. They'll need to try and get the ball back now. This turnover could be costly against a side that can break like this. It's on the move all the time and makes lots of these interceptions. Now here's a chance to get at the opposition. Space to try and hit it now. And there it is, the goal, and it's put them into the lead. Goalkeeper in the eyes and said, right, I've got the win here, and he's got the goal to show that.
I love that kind of finish when you don't have to blast it as long as the placement is right.
Bodvarsson. On to the attack now. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Al-Jassad. Good vision. It could be a chance. It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. From Argentina. Tackle here. Dos Santos. Giovanni Dos Santos. Hernandez. Giovanni Dos Santos. Oh, chance. Guardare! Well, he scored, and it's a big moment for them in the match. They've pushed their lead now to 2 ahead. They've played well to this point, but sometimes a 2-goal lead can be a dangerous one. We'll see. And here he was, faced by the goalkeeper. That was the challenge. In you go. Easy as you like.
It looks easy, doesn't it? But I can tell you it's not. You have to be at the top of your game to try it and to convert it.
Al-Sheri. Here's a chance! He's put in the corner. Quite a few players went to meet that corner, but no one made any contact. Giving the ball away now. And the added time will amount to 3 minutes at least. A real chance here. It's a real chance to at least work the goalkeeper. Only partially cleared, so there's still some problems for them. And it is Lozano. Javier Hernandez.
The fourth official has indicated
The shot's on!
there will be a minute.
And his movement too to intercept there. Looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack. Di Maria. He's got his shot off now. Still a chance in there off the goalkeeper. In Russia, Argentina are trailing.
Well, if they could just be a bit more clinical in the final third, I think they'll come back into this contest.
They look at the ref, and he says penalty.
Didn't hesitate, did he? Pointed to the spot.
Did you see anything cynical in that, Alan?
Yeah, it was a forwards tackle in many ways, a poor one.
He scored from the spot. It's a pretty good penalty with the pressure on.
Well, probably the last man you want to face from a penalty is Lionel Messi, and you can see why.
Let's see the replay now. Finn Bogerson. Gunnarsson. Bjarnason. That's good movement forward here. Looks the goalkeeper in the eye. Keeper's done very well here.
He's getting some stick from his teammates because to try to shoot from that distance, always difficult, and it's sailed over the bar.
Al-Faraj. Now here's a chance. The shot's on!
First on the manager's team sheet. Done himself no harm here.
Corner played into the middle, and they get it away. There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view. That's a tremendous piece of play. Well, he scored, and it's a big moment for them in the match. They've pushed their lead now to 2 ahead. They've played well to this point, but sometimes a 2-goal lead can be a dangerous one. We'll see. Right on the spot to score.
That's not the hardest goal he's ever scored, but he was in the right place.
And here is another angle on that goal. Al-Habi. Arneson. Gunnarsson. Magnusson. Trying to stretch the opposition using the wider areas here. Threads it through. Here's a chance. And it's a goal. They've scored here. They are now in the lead. You've got to admire the way he placed the ball into the bottom corner of the net.
Well, the goalkeeper was in a decent position, but he was helpless to stop that one going in.
And makes lots of these interceptions. Javier Hernandez. Good defending. Lionel Messi. This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play. The shot's on! That's fine work from the goal. Al-Faraj. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. Real opening now! Lionel Messi. Good position, they've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous... Lionel Messi! Credit to them, there's... Al-Salawi. Advantage played, we love to see it. Finn Bogerson. Bjarnason. Ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. Finn Bogerson. Shot on! Fantastic goal! Well, they've taken the low route here, and they've got themselves a goal well out of the keeper's reach. This is the team in form, isn't it? They are excellent, these players today, and they've got their reward here.
When you look at all of them, they all fancy getting on the score sheet. They're all drifting forward.
Thoughtful pass. It didn't quite come off for them. The defender did well.
3 minutes of added time.
Got to be. Plenty of power, but not too much direction. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. In on the goalkeeper. It must be. Letting the shot go. Brilliantly read by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, all about positioning there, Martin. He's an experienced keeper, and he showed it there.
Javier Hernandez. And the referee has now called a halt. Well, a few final thoughts as the players leave the pitch. Disappointed, Alan, weren't they, with the result against the side that they really want to beat?
Yeah, of course they would have, and there'll be disappointment in that dressing room now. And didn't really start the game too well, and it was hard to pick it up from them.
I think he was the best performer in a good team today.
Good performance from him, and I think that was probably the difference between the two teams
today. Sometimes you get a win by nicking the result, really, but not today. They've gone out there,
on the front foot, stayed on the front foot and got what they deserved.
Yeah, not just the strikers, the way they did attack as a team, the players that assisted the goals, it was first class from start to finish.